Hello guys, today I'm going to share 5 great movies of 2025 and one Netflix series Emily in Paris. So let's start the video and the fifth spot MI7 Death Reckoning Part 2. I have seen the MI series since I was a kid. I was 12 years old. I used to play MI3 mini game in my Sony keypad phones, and there are still I have a MI2 2002 movie BGM ringtone in my smartphone. In this movie, Tom Cruise with final installment of this movie, and I like Mission Impossible movies. It's always worth watching. This movie is not the best, but among all other movies. But this movie has its own enjoyment, watching Tom Cruise doing crazy stuff, hanging from the wings of bioplane, that doing loops, spin between the circle, nose dives, underwater sequence. Everything was amazing. And in this movie, there is a truck chase through caves. There is a handful of really badass fight scenes and a standout suspense sequence inside a submarine, where the water starting to drown Ethan Hunt every second. If you are a long time fan of this series, Mission Impossible series like I am, there is going to be great enjoyment for you, and there is going to be make you very happy because there is a plot elements that make you completely change the perspective of things from other movies that I thought were brilliant ideas, and that also enhance the movie's previous parts. There is a bit backstory and some clips from the past movies, but hats off to the Tom Cruise, the director, and Paramount Pictures to brought this amazing, wonderful movie. Number 4, F1. From childhood to adult age, I played so many games. Racing always on the top, whether it is Need for Speed games, Asphalt games on Android, or F1 game. This is what I remember watching F1 movie. This movie is based on a true story on a racing Formula 1 starring Brad Pitt, and if you are watching this movie for racing or adrenaline rush, you come to right place. F1 also not a race but focusing on a rage, ego, second chances, good character and bad character, how teamwork works, and moreover how to maintain the legacy that what you see in this movie, how to carry. And it's a story of two racers, Chappie and Sonny, played by Damson and Brad Pitt. The chemistry of both characters are great. One is a father's age and another is age of her son. This age related a lot to youngest generation gap wise. Chappie's young blood versus Sonny's experience. When this meet after a big fight, you will going to enjoy this movie. Maybe it's stretchy in the beginning part, but when you see races, that's terrific, brilliant and outstanding. And what a camera work done by makers. Hats off to Hans Zimmer's music as well. It's a cherry on top. There is not just a racing in this movie, but pure emotion, winning the race, losing, staying in the race. If you are a car driver, you will understand. Although climax is pretty predictable for me, but I enjoyed it. I have seen Joseph Cosin's directed movie Top Gun Maverick. Same feeling I get from the F1, and in the end you will see. Last year, one of the great content released by Netflix. Netflix released Winter Emily in Paris this year, season 5, all at once. Yes guys, no more split season on this time. And new romantic playground is going to be vanished this time. Emily is still running the agency Grotto room office, but our girl hopping canals and collecting drama like it's a souvenir. Mindy is performing in the martini glass, and the espresso song suits her in her voice perfect. It's a time for heart to heart. But guys, spoilers ahead. Obviously, this scene felt very much like that's Forever on Lucas Bro as a Gabrielle, and I'm very much impressed with all the performances and location of this Emily in Paris season 5. However, we ended with things. Gabriel looks like incredible on yacht scene. He's enjoying his work, trying to get his lady back. Yes, this is what I wanted. Thank you, Darren Star, this time. Anyway, it's a really great season, especially the last 2 episodes are jam-packed. Goodbye Rome, hello Greece. By the way, you tell me if you are a team Marcello or a team Gabriel, and let's see who's winning the heart of Emily and also the audiences. Number 3, Materialist. What if love is no longer something we feel, something we perform? What if intimacy has been repackaged and optimized price like everything else? If this thing keeps you engaging, watch Materialist. Movie shows what modern days dating market look like. But this is not just a story of New York. It's diagnosis of a deeper cultural collection. Another condition in the world has a price. Marriage are now transactions. People are reduced to emotional assets. What happened to the soul? If this got you thinking even a little, Celine Song's Materialist, the film shows a modern triangle of starring Dakota Johnson, Chris Evans and Pedro Pascal. Lucy is a matchmaker. Her job is to pair people based on their compatibility, but behind the scene, it's all economic. There is a beauty, age, BMI, income and social capital. Romance has been systemized. Lucy caught between two men who represents vastly different futures, and Lucy forced to confront emotion, mechanics of her own worldview is about feeling or survival, about connection or choosing most valuable partner. Selling song script is subtle, but sharing every scene, every consultation, and every conversation is a quiet meditation on how capitalism distorts human connection. You will see man and woman describe their perfect partners like they are ordering food from catalog. People becoming products these days. And once Eric Fromm wrote that love in capitalized society become a narcotic. Materialist screenplay is realistic. This movie is a mirror of our own. Materialist is more than a film. On the second spot, this movie is pretty interesting. In this movie, there are uncertain deaths in the entire franchise. You know what I'm talking about. The Final Destination Bloodlines. In this movie, you will feel like the concept of this franchise is better than any other individual films. Because the idea that death is following people around as well as this cause effect kills, it's a great horror concept. But I don't feel any of the original run of previous films are particularly great. Bloodline is one of my favorite movie in the entire franchise. This is the first sequel where they actually all started. In this movie, they are doing with a different concept. I mean, still people have a premonition in this movie, people surviving accident, the kills, the rules, everything is same. All the stuff is, actually what is going to be happen, but it actually plays out differently when the scenario to see how death would respond and what would trickle down for generations and bloodlines, that is different. In addition, it has a bigger grand scale to it, the structure in the past, and this movie able to build a tension in individual sequences, but it's kind of keeps you on edge as you are trying to piece together what is death is plan. So this movie isn't on my list, it's on number 2 spot. And number 1 spot, Saiayaara. Saiayaara, poetically translated here as a dazzling lone star. This movie is a cocktail of feverish love, mesmerizing music, and newcomers actors who can actually act. Director orchestrates a love story that dials the emotion high, which leads actors and soaring yearning music help us to overlook. Chris Kapoor is a mercurial, moody, damaged singer-composer, and you, on the other hand, Vani Batra, fragile, wounded, decadent writer to live happily ever after. Mohit Suri, the director, is a master of melodious melodrama. It's a story about a passion so intense that both partners are willing to sacrifice their own well-being for the others. And once again, what forces the lovers apart are circumstances. This hurdle and the complications, there are twists, are looking gripping and organic. Krish Kapoor and Vani Batra don't miss a beat. Both are natural born actors with a solid screen presence. He goes from being a self obsessed, struggling artist with too much swag to a green flag boyfriend who wakes up at 6 a.m. to make a breakfast because she needs it. And he equally is as both. He also cries beautifully. Meanwhile, actress has a simplicity that grounds her performance. The camera stays on their faces as their heart break. The cinematography is great. At one point, Pani delivers a monologue on a music while some songs endure, which moves me to tears. So just don't ask further questions, just watch this movie for once.